Hey everybody, Joe here. Gonna check out a puzzle today by Fiton called The Wolf. As working this earlier ran out of time, so we get to start again. The rules are normal Sudoku rules, that's 1 to 9 in every column, row, and 3x3 box. A region of shaded cells is called superconnected if, in addition to being orthogonally connected, it has the property that for any two shaded cells that are in the same row or in the same column, all the cells between them are also shaded. Shade some cells so that the resulting shaded region is superconnected. The number of shaded cells in each box of the grid must be at least 1 and must be equal to the largest digit that is shaded in that box. Different boxes must have a different number of shaded cells. In the middle box, any two digits that are consecutive must also be orthogonally adjacent. And reading this now, I think this is exactly what hung me up last time. I really do. I do think I totally forgot about this rule, because near the end I got just super stuck. Which just goes to show you, don't forget the rules. Let's see if I forget it again. Digits connected by a black dot are in a 1 to 2 ratio. So, seeing as how if this cell and this cell are both shaded, that all of those are going to be shaded. And I know that there has to be a box with 1, a box with 2, a box with 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can be mostly certain that the central box has to be all shaded, because one of them must have 9. And it also kind of, it goes to say too that one of them has to be 3, one of them has to be 4, 5, etc., etc. So there's not really going to be a way, at least I don't think so, that you can not have this ring here shaded as well. Right? Because, like, you couldn't have this one and say not one over here or whatever. So I don't really know how to explain it other than that, but those I do believe are shaded as well. So we have our 9. Oh, and also the highest digit in the box, that many cells, so 8 in this 3x3 need to be shaded, which means that the 9 cannot be shaded. And this 1 is done, so all of these other cells are not shaded. And there must be a 2 somewhere. And the 2 can either be here and be a 2 here and a 1 here, because it could not go that way, or a 2 here with a 1 going that way or that way. Of course, this cell cannot be shaded because we have had our 8. Also, an 8 cannot be shaded again, ever. And if the 9 went here, then the 9 would go here, and then the 9 would go here. So then this cell would have to go this way. And it could not go up. Like, it couldn't go like that. So, and it couldn't go this way because it can't be 1, 2, 3, and it can't be 1, 2. So therefore, the 9 does not go here. It goes in one of these two, but it can't go there because 8 cannot look like this, because then it would force those to be shaded as well. So 9 goes here, and then these are all shaded therefore. Goes here and here. This one cannot go down, but it must have more than one, so it will go like that. And now this one cannot go like that, because if it did, then all of these would be shaded. And then the 8 would be shaded again, and we can't have that either. So, but it must get at least one more cell. So it could be 2, 1, but it cannot go up again. So it cannot do that. But it can also not go to the right, because then again all of those would be shaded. So that must stop there. And this will be 2, and this will be 1. Now this one cannot remain 2, because we just had our 2, but it cannot go down because again the 8s would be shaded, so it must come over. And again it can't come down because it would shade them again. So this is 1, 2, 3, like such. The 1 will go up top. this box down here, we can't have this one be shaded, or else the 8 would again be shaded. So that does not go down. This one is done. This one could go down. Those two would be shaded. That would be an 8. A 1, 2, and 3 will all need to hide down here somewhere. So it needs at least one in the bottom. So it has to be at least like that. But it could be that as well. But this cannot go over again. So this could be 1, 2, 3. This could be 4, 5, 6. That could be a 7. That would be all good. This box could be the 7 box as well. Oh, but this does put 8 here. Which puts 9 down here. And 9 over here. It also puts 8 up at the top. Our earlier work, I just forgot to finish it. And 8 goes down here. Nine does go in this column because everything else is gray, so it must go there. If 9 went in the middle here, it would go there. Can 4, 8 go here? 4, 8 could only go here if this was a 4 box. Or a 5 box. Because if 4, 8 went here, it would have to go there. This would have to be a 4. And the highest this could be is 5. But that would get a 1, 2, 3 going on here. So the 8 cannot be on a crop key. So that is the 8. This cannot be a 1, 2. It could be a 2, 4. Or it could be a 3, 6. Those are totally fine. But 1, 2, and 3, again, all have to hide. And you can see that you can't get that box. But it will have to get this box. Because if it gets this one, it's going to get that one anyway. And then if it gets this one, again, it's going to need one more. So it's going to need that one. If it gets this one, it's going to get that one anyway. So it has to get that one. So this can be the 6 or the 7 box as well. 9 must go in one of these. must go in one of these. So 1, 2, and 3 will all hide in here somewhere. With maybe a 4, maybe a 6. So these two, one of them's gonna be 6, one of them's gonna be 7. I need 5 and 4. So this one cannot get that, or the 8 would be taken again. Oh, this one, oh, here we go. This 9 is bound to these top 2. It'll be bound to these top 2, so the 9 must go there. This one cannot be 1, as if it was, it would need to, the supercell would need to get it, and it would make this 8 shaded as well, and it would shade this whole row. So this cannot be 1. This cannot be shaded. It would make 9 shaded. The 1, 2, 3. The 1 cannot. Look, the 1 cannot go on this crop key. Right. The 1 goes in this column then. So this is a 2. That is a 1. The 2 will go here. It will go with a 4. The 3 has to hide in one of those 2 spots. Now this needs 3 numbers here. And then this was the one. Right. This is a 1-3. Because 1, 2, and 3 all needed to hide, but we got a 2-4 here. So that one must be taken because these numbers are going to be higher than 3. So this is the 7 box, and this will be the 6 box. So this will be 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2 cannot go here. Or else these would both have to be 3. And 1, 2 would have to try to hide in this single cell. Does that tell me anything right now? Not really. This can be 2-4 or 3-6. It does tell me 3 goes up here. And it gives me the 9. And this is 5, 6, 7. And this down here is 4. 4 goes in the top. This is 4, 5, 6 now. And this is 7. Because I know this is a 6 box now. The 6 supercell box. 4 goes in the middle. It could still be a 3-6 here with a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 5, 6, 7. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. This has to get a 1. If it got this 1, it would have to get that, and then it would have to get that. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've already had a 6. Cannot have another one. And we can't do that, because we've already had a 7. So it cannot be that one. It must be that one. And it can only be like that and be our 5 box. So that cannot be the 1. This is the 1. A 2 must hide up here as well. And this will be 3, 4, 5. There will not be a 4 now. And these will be a 6 or a 7. And this will be 6, 8 only. This will be 6, 7, 8. So the supercell, this one will be our 4. Of course, if if it's this one, it must be that one and make it 5, so it just must be this one. And now our supercell is done. And a 1 must hide, so it is there. The 9 is there now. That sorts this side over here. The 1 is hidden here. The 8 must go in one of these, and one of these. Oh, it must be the bottom one, because of these marks here. So that's a 6-7 combo in that row now. On the extreme sides, 7 goes over here. And this will be a 2, 3, 4. And this will be with a 5, 6. We do have a 5, 6, 7 in that row here. This will just be a 3 or a 4 only. So 7 is going up here with a 9. And what else? Oh, this can, I already knew that couldn't be a 1, 2. It can be a 2, 4 or a 3, 6 still. However, the 1 must go over here. The 2 goes anywhere there. So does the 3. But the 2 cannot go here, because this would be a 4. So this cannot be a 2, 4 now. So that must be 3, 6. This is not 3. That is. Now we have a 1, 2 there. So this is not a 1. It is the 4 though. And this is a 5, 2, a 2, 5. But this is the 5 because we have the 2, 3, 4 above it. And this is the 6. That is now a 5, 7, which makes that the 6. And puts a 7 with the 9 in the bottom. One, 1, 3. 9 goes on the bottom row. So, with this one here, this cannot be a 1 because it would not be consecutive with 3 or 4. So this one is just gonna, like, count basically. It's just gotta go like in like a numerical order type deal. No, wait. Am I right on that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Might be able to do it that way. I do think the 1, 2, 3 part is correct. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, because this has to be 3 or 4. So I do think this is 1, 2, 3. And this would have to be 4. But then it could be a little shaky. Oh no, this can't be 5 though. Or else the top one would have no fill. So I do think that is correct again. That was a 2. That's a 5, 6 combo in the box. Just gonna do that one. It's gonna get that one. And that one, and that one, and that one. This is now a 6, 7, 9. This has to be the 9. These are the 6, 7. That'll sort those actually. That's 7, 6. 6 goes here from Sudoku. 4, 3, and a 5. Unresolved at this time. Two will be up in the corner from Sudoku. 3 will be here. And this will be a 5 and a 4. 4 will be here then, 5 will be here. And yeah, that was a good little puzzle by Fiton called The Wolf. I struggled with that a lot more the first couple times I looked at it, but I definitely forgot about that rule that says in the middle box any 2 digits that are consecutive must also be orthogonally adjacent. And the last time I got super stuck somewhere in the mix. So don't forget all the rules. And play it yourself in the link below. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.